performs the way they did
Yes.
tonight?
No, that was a strong. I mean, even if what I love is they scored on that power play, and for a few minutes I thought that we were affected by it. But I mean, after that we got our legs back and we start playing our game back. Sorry, and I thought that in the second period they were big kills for us, especially the last one. Around 5 minute mark, it was important to go back in the dressing room as a 3-1 ahead, and they were a big kill. The guys did a super nice job, and I think on the second one we scored short-handed, so it was good for us.
Against the team of that quality, just your puck possession, how important was it tonight?
Thought we were outstanding. I think we dominate that puck possession battle, no doubt in my mind. I mean, Barzy was and Bo were so good with it. I mean, they were controlling the puck very well. They were dangerous. So it was a solid performance by these two guys.
How much concern is there over Noah Dobson, and any update yet?
I haven't talked to anyone yet, so we'll probably have more to say tomorrow.
I know for a while you kept Bo and Barzy apart.
Yeah.
Now that they're back together, it just I'm not saying like, are you thinking, oh, I should have done this earlier? But how much chemistry are you
no,
seeing
sometimes it's good to be, now they're excited to be, together, and I am as well. I mean, it's the way they've been playing. I mean, I really thought that tonight it was a team effort. I mean, everybody played really well. We had a lot of good chances. I mean, they had a push at the end when they pulled the goalie, but other than this, I mean, I thought that we defended very well. We played well in our own zone, so our D were solid. So I'm not going to take away anything from what Barzy and Bo did, but I thought that was a nice team win, and everybody played really well in tonight's game.
Held them under 30 shots, and I think a decent-ish chunk of those were at 6-on-5. What did you like, defensively and kind of in your own zone?
We're quick on them. And our back in D zone are so good. We're 5 guys low. We and then when there's a battle, we're in the battle, and when we break out, we're together. So I think the guys start to understand that when we play as a unit of 5 coming back and we're together, we're connected, it's a lot easier on us.
Maybe not as much in the first 2 games of this homestand, but when you look at kind of the last, maybe since the new year, as a whole, do you feel like the team is starting to coalesce a little bit and play more consistently with those principles you've talked about?
I'm glad that you're saying this. So if you notice, it's good, because that's how I feel as well. I mean, I feel like since in January, I mean, I was looking before the game, our PK was second in the league since January 1st on penalty killing, and I feel like we're playing very well defensively as well. So I mean, it's all positive since January, but I just want us to continue to play the same way, and I love the energy. I love the intensity that the guys bring in the practice as well. So I mean, I always thought that you play like you practice, and we've been practicing well, and I think it shows in our games.
You had 40 hits tonight. Just how important was that really in slowing down guys like Rowinski tonight?
Their entire Ds. I mean, this is a team that their D are in every rush, and I mean that was part of our plan. I mean, making sure that we didn't have to be like big check all the time, but just a little bump to slow them down. And I thought our guys did a really nice job. I mean, great job by our guys.
I guess just piggybacking off that, the physicality part of it. Did you kind of like to see, particularly the fourth line, Pierre Engvall really mixing it up there towards later in the game?
I was happy with him I was really proud of him when he, I mean, Corrali pushed him, and then he didn't let him push, but Pierre's like this. Pierre's strong man. So, I mean, was I surprised? No. Sometimes, I mean, in the practice, when he gets pushed, there's a response. So, I mean, but I was very happy, and I thought that line played really well. I mean, they spent a lot of time, and when we when they scored that goal in the first period, I asked them, give us some momentum. Bring the puck deep, work in deep, and I think that will give something to our guys, and it's exactly what they did, and they did a really nice job.
Patrick, your team has now won 5 of 7, and you mentioned the continuity, and you're seeing signs of real progress and consistency.
Yes.
How much of a point of emphasis is it to really have this strong push before the Four Nations break and really change the whole what the second half of the season could look like if you win a couple more games before it?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the standing before the game, you knew that was a 4-point game. That was a huge game because that's the team that we need to catch if we want to get into the playoffs. So it's good to win games against teams that are in that position. But what I'm going to say what I'm going to answer to your question is we're going to take it one game at a time. We're going to focus on who is our next game. It's Philly, and we're got to be ready for these guys, and have consistency in our play. Start by having that in our practice, bring it in our games, and I think it'll reflect on our results.